Hi. Hi, I'm Tomoo Mizukami. I'm a senior engineer of embedded software, and I'm in charge of middleware development and development tools for mass production of AIBO. Thank you for giving an opportunity to introduce our product, AIBO. And I know this conference is a tech conference, and I prepare the topic of product development. Hands up, please. Did you see AIBO? Did you see AIBO? Oh, AIBO has a popularity. Hands up, please. Did you buy AIBO? Did you buy AIBO? I disappointed. But if you have a concern about, if you have interest about the AIBO, please meet AIBO. Today we bring on AIBO from Shinagawa to Nikotama on 9th floor. 9th floor's cafe. Please meet AIBO. And AIBO is a historical Sony product, and this is a new generation AIBO. AIBO is a dog-like entertainment robot for home use case. If you want to have a partner of your life, please. Now, AIBO is now on sale, Japan and United States. AIBO has a AIBO close to you automatically. The differentiation of AIBO from any other robot is it can move fast, it can run, and it can seek and find your face, and AIBO can move close to you. This is the structure. This is based on this structure. The structure is a loop which involved users. The user involved cyclic loop is AIBO's important point. Please gauge this structure. Intelligent process exists two areas. One area is located on cloud, and one area is located on local. Edge computing and cloud experience is AIBO's main aim. And this figure is communication area definitions from planning seat of AIBO. And the three kinds of communication area defines behavior of AIBO. The three area is feeling area, attraction area, and communication area. And this is the structure of AIBO devices. Devices is a lot of sensors and a lot of actuator. The actuator is consist of motor and servo microns. And AIBO is a lot of recognition features, and recognition features is based on a lot of sensors, like image sensor, time of flight sensor, and position sensitive detector, and touch posture sensor, and touch capacitive sensor, and IMU, and human detect sensor, and ambient sensor. a lot of sensors make a lot of features. And AIBO is hearing your voices with four mics, and AIBO AIBO enables audio detector and speech recognition. And this is the inside tool of AIBO. This is consists of communication area detector and this is communication cognition view. Cognition view. This circle is same circle is here, and the cognition view is detect on real time, and we cannot this tool is developing. This tool is utilized on a developing process. And this is a machine learning data collector for AIBO. This is dynamic sensing tool for gathering data. And we utilize this is the main theme of machine learning tool on Sony tool neural network console, and we utilize it. And this tool is a behavior tree editor. Behavior tree editor is for creating behaviors. And this tool is AIBO's motion editor. And this motion editor is utilizing Unity, and this tool is inside tool, and this the creators second creator and first creator is utilizing on this tool. Unfortunately, AIBO is a lot of technologies, and AIBO utilize a lot of technologies, and I'd like to introduce our open source and open machine learning, deep learning tool. I'd like to introduce Kobayashi-san.
Okay, hello everyone. From now on, I will introduce Sony's deep learning software to realize such intelligent technology utilized in AIBO. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Yoshiyuki Kobayashi. I'm a researcher in Sony, and I've been involved development and research for recent 10 years and more. And recently, most of I research deep learning and its development tool. Okay, so these two software are Sony's deep learning software. I introduced from now on. And the last one is neural network libraries. It's a Python-based deep learning framework It belongs to the same category as TensorFlow or PyTorch, and it's open sourced, so it's completely free. And the right one is a neural network console. It's a GUI-based deep learning development tool, and it's also released last year, and the Windows version is completely free, and the cloud version is now available in Japan. And the software we already utilizing this software since 2011, and there are more than 1,000 users in Sony Group. And so this software are already utilized in many products and services like this, as well as to make operation effective. And we utilize this software since 2011, and actually, neural network library we open sourced last year is the third generation. So we scrapped and built these libraries twice. So it's a very sophisticated software. And also we utilize a GUI2 neural network console since 2015, and it's released. So we released such proven software. It's already utilized various products and services in Sony last year. So this is a motivation background of our deep learning software. As you know, deep learning is a great technology. It's beat human performance in recognition, and it's a very general purpose technology, so we can apply deep learning for various kind of applications. So we have not enough engineers worldwide, so we have to develop deep learning-based technology very effectively with limited human resources, and as well as we have to develop human resources for deep learning effectively. Okay, so this is a demonstration of neural network console, our deep learning tool. At first, we create a project file to create a new recognition technology, and then open datasets to train the neural network model. And next, we can add functions to a computational graph to build a neural network structure. So it seems a little bit complicated, but actually it's very easy. Anyone can do it with by studying deep learning a few hours. And then push run training button, then training process will start it. And you can see a learning curve like this. And so after training finished, we already have a recognition technology. It's a handwriting digit classifier at this moment. And then click run evaluation button, then you can see evaluation result like this. And the accuracy is 95.2%. But it's not so interesting because it's a single layer, very simple neural network. It is called role circulation in machine learning, conventional machine learning. So now it's adding a new layer. So now it's become a two-layer deep neural network, and click run training button again. And now you can see a result with two-layer neural networks. Click run evaluation button, then you can see accuracy with two-layer neural network. It's 97%, so accuracy improved a lot, more than 30%. And now it's adding convolution layers and ReLU activation and max pooling functions. So now it's becoming a convolution neural network. It's a very popular neural network structure in image recognition task. So you can see it's a very easy to build your own neural network structure. Just drag and drop. Okay, so now it's training a four-layer convolution neural network, and then click run evaluation button, and then you get 99.2%. So accuracy is improved again. Okay, so So if you are satisfied with that result, you can export Python code from GUI. So you can implement this trained neural network image classifier into your application and services easily. So it's a demonstration of neural network console. And you can apply this deep learning for various kinds of technologies, just changing input and output. If you take an image as an input, and if you take a category of image as output, it's become an image recognition technology. And if you take, for instance, English word string to input, and Japanese word strings to output, it becomes a translation, machine translation technology. So actually, deep learning is a very general purpose technology. You can apply this tool for various kind of tasks, so possibility infinite. So we already utilize this software to various kind of applications in Sony Group. One is Sony Real Estate. In this application, neural network takes various kind of features about real estate, such as total floor area and the floor plan, or street address, and more. And then it estimates a price of real estate itself automatically. And the next application is Xperia Ear. It's a kind of a headset, and it has a sensor to track head movement. And this neural network takes sensor data, and it estimates a head gesture like a yes or no. And as Mizukami introduced, it's already utilized in AIBO. Yeah? So you can meet AIBO in ninth floor and after this session. Okay, so lastly, I'd like to introduce a neural network library. It's a Python-based deep learning framework. So as I introduced, this neural network library is a deep learning framework, belongs to the same category as a TensorFlow or PyTorch. And maybe many people already satisfied with such deep learning frameworks, but actually, neural network library, our deep learning framework is very sophisticated compared to those frameworks. For instance, it's very fast. Actually, it's very fast. So it's implemented with C++. Core part is implemented with C++, and so it's very fast. No bottleneck to utilize GPU, 100%. And also it supports latest technologies like 16-bit floating point calculation for training and evaluation with using NVIDIA's Tensor Core. It's the latest IP in the latest NVIDIA's GPU. And also we provide a lot of examples. And this neural network library is open source in GitHub, and it's under Apache 2.0 license, so you can completely utilize this software for free. Okay, so it's a conclusion. We released such neural network libraries and the neural network console for neural network library is completely free because it's open sourced. And the neural network console is a Windows version is for free, and cloud version is already available in Japan. So I recommend utilize this software to make your deep learning development effectively, and also as well as develop human resource for deep learning effectively, because it's very easy to understand what is going on in deep learning by using this GUI-based software. And if you have experimented with conventional deep learning frameworks like with Python, you can imagine it's very difficult to do the same thing with a demonstration video, to write a code and debug it and visualize it. So it's very complicated and very annoying. But with this software, it's very easy to understand. So that's why it is a highway to a deep learning expert. By using this software, you can be a deep learning expert within just 3 months. Yeah, so please check it. Neural network libraries are available on nabla.org and also in GitHub, and DL Neural Network Console is available in dl.sony.com. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mizukami and Mr. Kobayashi.